So as I was saying, Francisco, you know, I bid this job out in South El Monte, and I bid the job at $28,000, and I got a call back from the owner saying, gee, you know, he said, I'd like to go with you, and I understand you have a great reputation, but I got a bid for half of what your bid is, for $16,500. And I said to him on the phone, I said, my gosh, I said, if they're 50%, if I'm 50% off, something's wrong. I should have been out of business years ago because I wouldn't get any work. But being a multi-million-dollar company that we are, we're doing something right. So I asked them to send, I said, don't send me the company name, just send me the specs and let me look at those and compare apples for apples to see if I'm doing something wrong, or because there's definitely something that's not being done that you think is being done. So anyway, he sent over the spec, and unfortunately he forgot to white out the company name, and so I was able to pull it up on the California State License Board website. And as it turns out, he's got a license number 999663, which is a brand new issued license. And of course our license is a 432 number, which is over 30 years old. And so I looked it up, and as it turns out, the license has been suspended as of 1/31/2017, and the license is expired and not able to contract at this time. So, you know, I called the owner back and explained that to him. And I said, you know, how can you, you know, no wonder you got a price for 50%. You got an unlicensed contractor doing business in the city, more than likely does not have workman's comp or liability insurance, and is giving you one of the worst warranties in this that I've ever seen, compared to our 15-year unconditional warranty labor and material. So Henry, what, you know, this, you know, whatever you, even if you don't go with us, I can understand that, but don't go with this other guy, because you're going to end up having a lot of problems if something happens to your roof. Getting serviceability is the name of the game in our company. And that's what we do, and that's what I've done for 35 years. It's one thing to get the check at the end of the job, and everybody's happy camper, but if you have a problem down the road, and you can't find the guy to service them, which we hear all the time, then that becomes a real problematic issue for you. We've got the license, the reputation, the insurances, the quality people, in-house fellows that work for us. Many of them have been with us for 15, 20 years. The head foreman, all speak English, all are our own people. We don't subcontract anything out from the time we start the tear off until the wood replacement, perhaps, if any is needed on the deck, and until the completion of the job. Everybody's our own group of happy people. So, having said that to Henry, he said, geez, I better stop and think this over. Let me get back with you. So it happens all the time in our industry. This is what we're up against sometimes out there in the field. This particular roofing company that we're not mentioning, I've been fighting him for 30 years. He's probably gone through 20 different contractors' licenses over that period, because he's got in trouble, been in trouble, lost his license, went down and got another one, got in trouble, went down and got another one. Very easy to do, unfortunately, in this industry. So on to the next one, or perhaps he'll call us back with a second thought as to who he wants to do business with.